Today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1975 and 1986 to listen to 99 Miles From L.A. and Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes by Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon separately. Really love both of these artists. I reacted to them once on my channel, so I thought I would delve into their solo careers just a bit more, one from each. 99 Miles From L.A., of course, by Art Garfunkel, comes from Breakaway, Art's second solo album, which hit number 7 in the UK and the US. The song was a single, originally written by Albert Hammond and Hal David, and performed by Hammond. It's about the sadness and yearning for a loved one in times of separation. And then we'll move on to Paul Simon, Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes, comes from Graceland, Paul's 7th solo album, which hit number 1 in the UK and several other countries. It also won the Grammy for Album of the Year in 1987. The song was a single and was written when Simon went to South Africa. Senegalese singer/percussionist Youssou N'Dour and South African choral group Ladysmith Black Mambazo also perform on the song. The song highlights the similarities and common ground that people from vastly different backgrounds or wealth status can share. We'll start with Art Garfunkel and 99 Miles From L.A. I read that there's strings on this one. Well, you know.
Keeping my eyes on the road, I see you. Keeping my hands on the wheel, I hold you. 99 miles from L.A., I kiss you, I miss you. Please be there. Passing the white sandy beach, we're sailing. Turning the radio on, we're dancing. 99 miles from L.A., I want you.
Don't leave me so soon. Wow. Wow. Does this song have everything I love in music, in instruments? I think you already know the answer. Wow, this one gave me so much joy. I was totally lost through the whole song. It was slow motion. It felt surreal. I was literally floating in rich swirls of music all around me. And that feeling is pretty much indescribable. Just so beautiful. Wow, they completely succeeded here and more. But as soon as Art's soft, reverb voice comes in, instant emotional hypnosis and pure heaven. The song could be a bit deceiving. It starts so simple with an acoustic guitar. You think, okay, it's going to be a guitar singing ballad. But they add so much more. You saw what it did to me. Wow. Drifting, floating level, 100%. Different layers were introduced. A great slow build to that big chorus. I'm pretty sure the dynamics increased as well as the song went on. Wow. Can't forget the amazing percussion that I heard, the amazing electric piano. I love that tone when it's soft and sprinkly like raindrops. A heavenly duo between the percussion and the electric piano. The strings were gorgeous yet subtle in a lot of the song, but we got this beautiful grand string solo, so exuberant, it didn't last long, but I appreciated every second of it. The chord progressions in the verses amazing, kind of a descending motif, really enjoyed that. Wow, so much to love here in a fairly short song. I think I even got some brass on the left. I know I heard that towards the end in one moment. Again, everything I love about music, orchestral music here, acoustic music. And by the end, I'm floating about in 100% bliss and beauty as we fade out. I really didn't want this beautiful song to end. Yeah, so a complete stunner by Art Garfunkel. I think this is the very first solo song I've heard of him. Don't quote me on that, but so glad I chose this one. It's getting the double Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, you're probably not surprised. So deserving for 99 Miles From L.A. by Art Garfunkel, 1975. Now we jump forward a whopping 11 years to Paul Simon and Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes.
Awa awa awujwayelekile kanjani kodwa ezinsukwini zanamhlanje awa sibona kwenzeka kanjani awa amantombazane ayazo.
She's a rich girl, she don't try to hide it. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. He's a poor boy, empty as a pocket, with nothing to lose. Sing ta-na-na, ta-na-na. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Ta-na-na, ta-na-na. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. 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 Diamonds on the soles of her shoes.
Will they come back? Okay.
People say she's crazy, she got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues. Diamonds on the soles of your shoes. She was physically forgotten, but then she slipped into my pocket with my car keys. She said, you've taken me for granted because I please you, wearing these diamonds. And I could say, ooh, as if everybody knows what I'm talking about. As if everybody here would know exactly what I was talking about. I'm talking about diamonds on the soles of her shoes.
Bass.
She makes the sign of a teaspoon, he makes the sign of a wave. The poor boy changes clothes and he puts on aftershave to compensate for his ordinary shoes. And she said, honey, take me dancing, but they ended up by sleeping in a doorway by the bodegas and the lights on over Broadway, wearing diamonds on the soles of their shoes. And I could say, ooh, and everybody here would know what I was talking about. I mean, everybody here would know exactly what I was talking about. I'm talking about time. People say I'm crazy, I got diamonds on the soles of my shoes, yeah. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues. Diamonds on the soles of my shoes. Ta-na-na-na, 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 ta-na-na-na.
Wow. Not what I expected. A lot happening there. Helene, you were right. An obviously amazing song from an obviously amazing album. As I often say, much to love in this song, much happening. The beginning, the vocal opening section, so amazing because it lasted for a while. It was totally different than the rest of the song. Really let us enjoy all of their voices. I love the nice contrast between, Paul Simon's voice and Lady Smith, Black Mambazo, that group singing, doing their thing, put them together, worked perfectly, yet they're still so different. I loved it. All the voices were up close in my ear, shining bright under the spotlight. I really love the deep tones, those deep voices of, members of that group. Amazing stuff going on. Then it all changed. We get that one huge change up in the song. Everything became lively, joyous, really great percussion, got even better as we went on. Really awesome bass lines throughout the whole song. So striking, so memorable. Paul singing in his usual amazing voice. He tells such a great story, not only with his vocals, his vocal tone, but also his vocal cadence, So unusual, the pacing of the way he sings. Other artists do it like Neil Diamond. Hard to explain, but it's just the way he times it and delivers it, holds certain words. I don't know, very striking, very memorable. Then some big horns came in a couple times, a really nice surprise, a great extra layer, so punchy in their sound. Overall fun, bouncy, light vibes going on here. To me, this song represents the hopeful side of life. A killer beat and groove in general really had me dancing in this one, more so than the few others that I've heard from him from this album. Wow. But the bass, again, amazing. It did this really cool, unusual riff a couple times. I'm trying to think of the adjective to describe it. I just came up with smudgy. I don't know, it was very thick. Not the usual thick tone, but just a different tone. You probably know that moment that I'm talking about. It almost didn't sound like a bass at that point. Loved it. Of course, Paul's ooze. He did several melodies with ooze. Added great flavor as well. A song with tons of flavor. In the beginning, I asked if the group was going to come back, the vocal group, and boy, did they. I'm glad they did. They came back to give the song a full circle moment, and they stayed to the very end of the song, adding so much more flavor and texture to the song. Wow, this one must really sound amazing live. I'm certain he would have performed it live. Get him on stage with some amazing percussionists, some amazing backup singers, the whole group of them. Wow, just perfection. I have to look it up. Overall, so uplifting and celebratory. I think those are my two favorite words to describe this song. That's the order of the day for this one. Wow, simply amazing. Yeah, this one's kind of a rare case. Normally, I give my rating basically on how I connect with the song emotionally. If I was judging it mostly on that, I'd probably give it 5 super shiny. But that instrumentation, the delivery by everyone, not just the instruments, but the vocals, just top tier on every level. I appreciated every sound I heard, every voice I heard, and every instrument I heard. So it's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, very deserving for Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes by Paul Simon, 1986. And thank you very much to both amazing artists, Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon, for both of these wonderful songs. I'm glad I heard them today. And thanks to everyone else who sang or played on them. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these two. Anyway, you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and as always, I'm wishing you much peace and blessings in your life every day. I'll see you soon.